Hi, kids. It's Josie from Shock Therapy. I just wanted to stop in and say hi. I've noticed that I do have quite a few new followers to the site, and I think that's wonderful. So I thought maybe a little introduction was in order. Again, my name is Josie. I do run the show here at Shock Therapy. What you get to read and see here is kind of an extension of my own brain and my own thinking. Sorry about that, but some people do seem to find it pretty entertaining. It makes me laugh a lot. I also wanted to let you know that I am a Libra. I've got Sun, Ceres, Uranus, Mars, Pluto, all in Libra, all in the 10th house. Also, Venus in Virgo and Moon in Sagittarius, along with Mercury in Scorpio, Jupiter in Capricorn, Saturn in Gemini. And I say those things because there are people out there that speak the astrology language just as fluently as I do, and telling you where my placements are is pretty much telling you my entire backstory. So, welcome to it. I also wanted to talk a little bit about Venus. Venus is she's making quite a bit of noise right now. We currently have her retrograde in the sign of Aries. We also have Jupiter retrograde in the sign of Libra, which is ruled by Venus. And then we've got Mars coming to Taurus tomorrow. On top of that, we have the Sun and Mercury for just a minute. Mercury has left in Pisces, along with Neptune and Chiron. Now, the sign of Pisces is ruled by Neptune, of course, so he's at home there. But Neptune is said to be the higher vibration of Venus. So, what we have going on right now is a complete saturation of Venus. Now, that's a little hard to take into consideration considering some of the weather that we're coming out of. A lot of the world is experiencing a lot of scary and a lot of oppressive, violent, sometimes very unsettling change. So it seems like we've kind of been ripped from Venus in that regard. And some of us may have forgotten about her a little bit, but right now she is begging for your attention. So if you have a minute, take it, relax, remember what pleasure is, remember what that was, enjoy some of it while you're here. I mean, none of us are getting out of this alive. We might as well have some fun, right? And also think about, well, you're not going to have a choice to think about it because Venus is literally saturating us right now, and relationships, past, current, are going to come to the forefront to you. You may run into old lovers, old schoolmates, old friends, family you've not seen for a while. I mean, you can hear echoes from Venus's past from miles away right now. Do that. I have been promoting my Heart of the Matter reading, which is a combination of astrology and tarot aimed specifically in helping you get more insight into your relationships. And this can be relationships with a spouse or a boyfriend, girlfriend, romantic type thing. But it can also deal with your friendships, your relationships with your parents, your relationships with your children, even your relationships with a coworker. It does compare composite and synastry charts along with a 10 card tarot spread, which I think is kind of cool because it's in the shape of a heart. It's particularly good for those past relationships in which you feel like you may not have gotten closure, or that you're just a little confused about, you don't really know what it was all about. I was browsing on Facebook the other day, and I came across this post from this young lady. She was probably early 20s, and she had apparently just had a breakup. And she says that she wished that she could just have a relationship for the sake of having a relationship, and that it wouldn't have some kind of lesson packed into it. I really had to stop myself from telling her, but it is my belief that those types of relationships don't exist. We interact with one another in an effort to learn. We learn through relating, and I'm not the only one that says that. I'm not the only one that knows that. It's just how it is. Is it always great and wonderful? Absolutely not. But sometimes It's the only way the universe has to get through to us. It pokes at your heartstrings. It makes you feel, it makes you care. And that's how we learn. And that's why this reading was developed. As a matter of fact, I like to think that's the reason why most of us are here. I can't say love is as important on everyone's life path as it is for a 10th house Libra, who has a monster stellium in the sign. But I have a tendency to think that it's pretty important to most people. So if you have a question about your current love life, your past love life, feel free to send me a message and we'll see what we can do. Otherwise, I'll post a link to the Heart of Matter reading so that you can access that if you would like to. Otherwise, I'm really glad you're here. I hope that you stick around and I hope that you come back more frequently. And like I said, if you have any questions or anything, just let me know. Otherwise, hopefully, I'll see you again soon. Bye.